Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. We're from the DI-46-GAB1 class. In this opportunity, my friends and I will talk about our major, especially the reasons why we choose interior design and our experience after attending class for 1 week. Okay, next. Before we're going to talk about all of that, I want to tell about our major first. What is interior design? According to Wikipedia, interior design is the art and science of enhancing the interior of a building to achieve a healthier and more aesthetically pleasing environment for the people using the space. The profession of interior design has been a consequence of the development of society, complex architecture that has resulted from the development of industrial processes.
It can be concluded that interior design is defined as the professional and comprehensive practice of creating an interior environment that addresses, protects, and responds to human needs. It is the art, science, and business planning of creative, technical, sustainable, and functional interior solutions that correspond to the architecture of space, while incorporating process and strategy and amended for well-being, safety, and health with informed decision about style and aesthetic.
Okay, so next, why do we choose interior design? After all the members talk about their reasons for going into interior design, we conclude a few points that we will have in common. First, our major when we were in high school was science. It's one of the strongest reasons we choose interior design because interior design majors are mostly found in state universities and are a family of social majors. So if we want to take interior design there, we have to crossing our majors and require a bigger effort. Second, interior design is related to architecture. As previously said, we don't want to crossing our majors. So before deciding to choose interior design, we actually registered at the architecture department because in there we can immediately focus on studying for test preparation and it accorded with the patient that we have. Unfortunately, we're not past the test. So we choose a major that is still related to architecture and the answer is interior design. It is important to emphasize that interior design is a specialist branch of architecture, and there are certain things that make them similar, which are both are qualified to solve problems related to empty space design. Both architecture and interior design are considered as art and science. There are many technical and artistic terms that they must be familiar with.
So the last reason we choose interior design is because of the job prospect. The prospect for interior design jobs are numerous and very broad. 38% of all the interior design graduates in employment 15 months after graduation are working in design occupation. Other jobs in the top 10 include CAD drawing and architectural technicians, 6%, web and multimedia design professionals, 6%, and architects. Chartered architectural technologists, planning officer, surveyors, and construction professional, 4%. Job options that directly relevant to our degree include interior and special designer, exhibition designer, product designer, theater, television, or film, and visual merchandiser. Also, job options where our degree may be useful include furniture designer, product designer, and textile designer. The services of interior designer are highly acknowledged in the real estate sector. They can seek opportunities in the designing of layouts of residential homes or commercial buildings. These people can also work for the manufacturing companies involved in the business of making curtains, carpet, etc., and other interior decoration products. An individual can also start his private company and render his service to different clients. The industries dealing in decorative items have several options for interior designer, so it's true that the job prospects offered by interior design are diverse.
Now, let's continue to share a week of our experience as an interior design student. Previously, we thought that when we joined the first class, we were immediately assigned to make something or immediately drawing. It turned out that almost all of courses were introduced to us first about what would be studied for one semester. All the fears we have were gone, and we were able to learn with other friends because we were together facing a new environment. There are some courses that we think are easy, but it turns out that they are not as simple as we thought. And there are also subjects that we expect will be difficult and challenging, but it also turns out that the lessons are not that complex. During this first week, we are really introduced to a new word, and we feel very excited to learn new things and find cool lessons as time goes by. Even though we weren't given assignments in the first week, we could feel the difference between high school and college. At school, we have a teacher who gives us material and always reminds us to do our assignment. But during college, even though the lecturer explains the material, we have to keep looking for other references to open up our horizons more broadly. And there is also nobody to remind us about assignments anymore. So we need to be disciplined, independent, and also responsible for the text we have.
Okay, I think that's all from our groups. We have to that our presentation can answer the question above about our first week experience as freshmen. Sorry if there is a mistake during our presentation. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.